Hello and welcome to our Lunch and Learn. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Awesome. I appreciate it. So today I'm just going to do a really quick lunch and learn about how to use headers and footers in documents and how to get your documents to auto date. So I'm Amber Richmond with the SWREC. I've been in education for 14 years. I've also taught an app creators class and computer science as well. And so without further ado, I want to start with Microsoft Word. So this is really handy when you are doing lesson plans and things and you want your dates to automatically pop up. You want it to automatically put in page numbers. Especially for your students, we can have it automatically put their name and date at the top of the page so that they don't have to do that every time. So it's just really handy. So first of all, to get a header and footer, there are two ways. So the first way is to go up to the Insert tab, and you're going to see a lot of different options here. And over here, we have a header and footer section. And so I can click Insert Header, and I can just click a random one, and it's going to take me into my header and say type here. If we do it that way, we get a hidden tab up here that's called Header and Footer, and that's going to give us all of our header and footer options. And you'll notice I can't type on my document while I'm in the header. So I will have to close my header and footer to get back to my main document. The other way to open the header and footer is simply to double click the top of your page. So just click really fast and it takes you into the header. Another way to get out of the header is just to double click back in your normal document. So click and it takes you right out of your header again. Okay, so that's the basics. Anything that you type in the header will show up on every single page of your document. So I'm just going to quickly insert another page, a couple more pages, and you'll see every page that I inserted, what I typed up there shows up on every single page. So that's really going to save you time in the long run if you have something that you want to show up on every single page. Now, in our header and footer options, we do have some different options here. A lot of the times, like especially if you're typing a paper, you might not want the header to show up on your title page, but you do want it to show up on all of the other page. So you just check this box right here, different first page. And now my first page won't have the header I typed, but all of the rest will. So just a quick little tidbit there. So some of the things we can insert into the header are up here in our header and footer document. So we have some pre-done headers. If we wanted to select from those, we could. We can insert a page number. So if we want it to go top right, I can put that and it puts it up there. But you'll notice it did delete the words that I typed before. So with the page number especially, you do have to click after it and hit enter. And then on the second line of your header, you can go back and type that title that you wanted over there. I'm going to go ahead and put my name just for. Okay. Some other things we can insert into the header and footer are, again, we can do page numbers and we can put those anywhere. You can also do date and time. So when I go to header and footer and I click this right here, date and time. So let me format it first. Let's say I wanted my date to go over here on the right. Or even on the next line, I can hit enter and I want it to auto date right here so that every time I open the document, the date automatically enters itself. I used to use this a lot, like when I ran the after school program and I had sign-in sheets that I'd have to print each week. It was nice to just put in an auto date. So I would just print them on Monday. They already had the dates and everything. I didn't have to update that at all. So let me show you how that works. I just come over here, click date and time. And then I choose how I want my date and time to look. I'm going to choose this format right here and click OK. And it's automatically going to put in today's date. Now with this, we do want it to update by itself automatically. So let's say I had last edited this on February 26th and I saved my document. So I'm just going to save a copy to my desktop really quick. and save. Oops, desktop. There we go. So here we go. It still says February 26th. I'm going to exit out and then I'm going to reopen that document. Let me find it on my desktop real quick. Okay, so I just double clicked it and you'll notice now I opened a new one. The date automatically updated. So now it's back to the 28th from the 26th. So every time you can adjust it however you want. Next time you open it, it's going to update it to the current date if you use that. Now, if you were just to type the text of the date in, it wouldn't auto update like that. Okay. Other things we can do in our header. We can add document information. There's this quick parts where you can it gives you a lot of options and we can just click on what we want and it'll put it in. We can add pictures into our header and footer. We want to do like a cute little border or your company logo. Online pictures versus pictures. So I can insert a picture on my computer or I can search the web for a picture. I can also go to my footer here and then I can adjust the size of my header. And so now if I come down to the bottom of the page, here's my footer. And so let's say I didn't want my page number up there, but I wanted it in the footer instead. I can come up here, add a page number, and let's do it at the bottom right. And it's going to auto put that page number in. And you'll notice every page, it's automatically changing the number, every page that I have, and my header comes with me. So when I want to get out of my header again, I'm just going to double click and then I'm right back into my document, able to type. And when I print, that will show up on every single page. Now, if I was to go into a program like Excel, so here's a little document I created in Excel. So I have my little document, and let's say I wanted to put a date up here that automatically popped up every time I filled out this form. So with Excel, we again go to the Insert tab. And you'll notice on the Insert tab that header and footer is here, but it's kind of hidden. It's right here. So I'm just going to come over here to the header and footer, click it, and then I get that hidden header and footer tab. And then you'll see that my header is up here at the top. And I have 3 sections in Excel. So I have the right, middle, and, left, middle, and right. All right. So if I wanted to put my name on one side, I could. Okay, and let's say I wanted to automatically put the date here, and you'll see that we have the same options as we had in Microsoft Word. We have our page number, number of pages. We have a couple extra options like current time, current date. So I'm going to go ahead and put current date, and it's actually going to place it as a formula. But when I click out of that box, then it puts it in for me. And so it's the same as Microsoft Word. It'll auto update that date to every single page every time I come into this document. And that's pretty much it. Was there anything else you wanted to know about headers and footers today that I didn't cover? All right, so that's it for headers and footers today. So again, headers and footers are an easy way to make sure that you have things in the same place every time on your documents on every single page. And it's beautiful the way it auto updates the date, because I used to get mad having, like I said, I'd print those sign-in sheets every week and it would take time to go in and update the date on every single page. And so doing it as the header, it will auto update that date, and it will really help you save time in the long run with those documents that you're having to print out frequently and you want them to auto update on the date. All right, well, that's all for today's a quick little lunch and learn for Tech Bites. And next time, let me go to the site to show you what we're going to have happening. So I'm going to go ahead and throw our website into the chat. If I can find the chat. You're welcome. Hope that was helpful. So here is our website. We have several things coming up this afternoon at 3:30. I'll be going over Quizlet and quizzes. A couple ways to make classroom engaging and fun, and good test reviews and interactive lessons for your students. On March 7th, we'll be doing a Keeping Your Password Safe, talking about password managers and computer security. I will also be showing you how to add hyperlinks to your documents so kids can click and it will take them where you want them to go. And then if you come into our TechBite monthly sessions link here for Region 10, we have our whole list of upcoming events and past events. And these are housed in our YouTube channel. And so you can just click on that YouTube channel and you can see all of our past Tech Bites. All right, I hope you guys learned a lot today and continue showing up for our Lunch and Learns and our Tech Bites. And I want to thank you for being with us today, and we will see you this afternoon.